this. Yep. So I think we hold our bounce for when he evolutions, I believe. So, or we can just V-click and take the evolution out of his hand. I think we'll be reactive here. Yeah, we'll just do that. Probably take the 2, bounce the Geist to his hand. Actually, I think just V-clicking here is better. So, we'll get the Eldritch Evolution out of his hand. And then we have another Faerie for Sprite. We can bounce something. Oh, the cord. I mean, he's going to cord for 0, right? So, either way, I don't have enough fairies. But we'll make him sack something. Because, yeah. We'll make him sack this if he wants to do it. And, we'll be able to swing. Oh yeah, I can kill this now. So I think I'm just going to bounce this. Bounce this now. So when he evolutions. Yep, that's what we want to see. Because I can counter it now with drown from the drown in the lock. Do I counter that or do I counter the Eldritch Evolution? I think I counter this. So we'll just Sprite the original Flame. So many decisions. So we'll see if he evolutions and grabs something, a Yawgmoth. But we can kill the Yawgmoth, so we're okay with him doing this. Yep. Cool. So he's super creature heavy. The dress downs are good. Spell Snare is fine. Pierce is, he's a creature combo deck. So we just really want to... Graveyard and Hate comes in. I don't think he cheats anything in. He just has the... Oh yeah, but he's playing like Chord and stuff, so the Spell Pierce could be good. We're playing a heavy Faerie count, so let's take out one. Well, I don't want to take out a lock. So take out the sprites, I guess, because I'm on the... Take out Blossom, and then go with this. Yeah, let's... Because we're on the draw here. We need another land. We'll keep because we're on the draw. This is kind of rough. And I'll take Drown and the lock out. So hopefully we can opt out of this situation. So yeah. But we did get the draw we wanted, so we're probably gonna be able to Dolthy next turn, which will shut him down. Yeah, we'll go ahead and get rid of that. Spell Snare is good, guys. So I might kill this. But the Dolphy's probably more important. But it's kind of also why play that when I can just hold up counter magic for whatever he plays. Yeah, we'll hold up counter magic for now. Because if he removes it, he has mana for days. You can do so much this turn. So Geist. How do I want to deal with this Geist? I think I'd Spell Pierce it. Yeah, let's just... So, what's up? Counter target non-creature spell with its controller phase 2. Why can't I counter that? Is there some oddity thing that's happening? Doesn't make sense. I'm really confused. I guess I'll just... It's a non... Why can't I cast this? It's, I can tell you in a second. I don't know why this isn't letting me cast this. That is a non-creature card. Oh, it's a legendary creature planeswalker. Really? I never knew that. Hey Wit, what's up? Hey Zach. Oh, it is the skunk. This is Chill Step. So I can send it to you. But we need to get this game on the road. Give me a second, I'll get that to you. Okay. Okay, so how do I want to do it? So I don't have... I can counter a chord or something like that. I think I just... Man. I think I have Dolphy here. Let's Dolphy. Hope for the best. So... Okay, cool. Yeah, it's kind of like a techno kind of chill music. So... I switched back from that and like more video game music theme song stuff. So let's see. Well, that's not fun. So I can get rid of this, and then I can actually play it for myself if I want to. But I'm not going to, I think. So I'm gonna have to pitch the Fatal Push to it. Well, no, because that only gives me... that's not good. I need to somehow get something off the board. This is why I don't like playing non-field or ruin lists, because I can't activate Fatal Push whenever I want to. Yeah, and I don't really like to either. It's not my favorite card in the world. But I got the card I needed. I got a fetch land, so... And it takes away some of the combo. Okay. He's gonna kill the Dolphy before it goes off. And I can't do anything about it. Yeah, we're running a new list, like Ink Something's list. If I voted a while ago, somebody in Discord had mentioned it, and I like this. This is more of a traditional Faeries list. Oh yes, festival days. That is... It's always fun. Man, I did not know that was a creature. That... Is he going to make him 1/1? Okay, so I have to be able to do 4 to hit. So if I draw a black card, I should be fine. Because I could pitch it. Yeah, I don't think... This card might not be good in tempo decks. Just might not. It might not be suited for this deck, even though the gain life is really cool in a lot of ways. I think just hold up and yeah, we'll just pump the brakes here a little bit. I could get rid of the Hierarch, but there's a lot of things I can counter. So I'm still waiting for DVS support. Going to start hitting regionals again. Oh yeah, nice. We're going to snap Spell Snare this. Yeah, unfortunately, I'm waiting for Dragon Ball Super episodes, man. I've been waiting for 3 or 4 years for new episodes. I'm still salty about that. Like, when are they going to give us what they said they were going to give us? You know, because we were told after the Tournament of Power, and this might be, I'll take it. Might be a decent time to block. Cool, good draw by me. So he's going to sacrifice something, probably. So I think this is a good time to kill the Hierarch, and I can just bring in the Hierarch whenever I want. Yeah, so I'm still waiting on Dragon Ball Super, just episodes. Yeah, Tournament of Power was great. It was very long. They they added so much to the universe, but we have literally gotten nothing since. Nothing. And I understand that One Piece, it makes more money for them, and I understand that, I understand the whole stick about why they're doing what they're doing, but Dragon Ball Super is just not as popular in Japan than One Piece is. And I love One Piece too. I've watched all those episodes, which there's over 1,000. So yeah, in the manga, it's still going, it's still running, but people want animation, man. It's cool. So, Cran, do you have the list here? It's definitely different. The Voidwalker of all things, yeah. I do have a list. I can throw it in Discord. I should have probably set that up prior to starting the stream, but we can go through it too. We can do a little deck tech thing. So I'll show you what. Read all Chainsaw Man and watched the first episode yesterday. I have never heard of Chainsaw Man, so let's see if he should block. So this is gonna go game 3, I think. I either played this wrong. I haven't played this type of Faeries in months, so excuse me if he's won this game. You can't beat that. That's very good. So now, since we're on the play, we bring all this cool stuff back. So we start trying to be more of a control deck. I think the subtlety comes in. Maybe. He's playing a lot of 1-drops, but I also need this for Planeswalker control. So, on the play, what do I want to be? Pierce is great. I think Opt, we don't need that, even though it helped us. The Dress Down is nice, and then I think the March comes out. I think we just tested that to be a failure. Maybe the sprites stay out. Take out a Nate, Snapcaster. V-Click's fine. Vikla can do a lot of cool things. It helped us win the Hearst game outright. But we're going to play more of a grindy game. The dress down comes in so we don't have to be as grindy, though. So subtlety is great here. I should have brought it in the first time. But big question is, what do I want? Discard's great. Yeah, I think the sprites still come out. I think Spell Pierce is not as good. So that can come out. And then Snare's fine. Yeah, we'll go with this. Yeah, I'll have to watch it with. Cool, we can keep this. Really don't like the fact that Bitter Blossom 1/2 instead of countering something. That sucks, but both snares in hand doesn't feel amazing, but it can keep him off some things. Might just bounce something if he plays like a hierarch, so he doesn't get too crazy. Yeah, we'll probably just vortex something. Got the Snapcaster, can bounce something else. I was testing out Planar Incision the other day. It's decent with Snapcaster if you have extra mana, and great situationally. So we don't care about this Essence Warden too much. It more or less extends the game rather than actually wins him the game. So we'll play Bitter Blossom. We'll start this engine. There is an argument that I hold up Snare, but with Rona's Vortex, I can bounce something. So it was Swelter Sprite, but I see what you mean. It can be a dead card. Yeah, I need to look that up again. I saw it on Discord, whatever you posted about it. Okay, so he played Wall of Roots, attacks, cool. Well, he can't attack anymore, so but he does gain life on my Bitter Blossom, which sucks. Cool. So we'll see what we can do here. One blue instant, exile target artifact, creature, then return to the battlefield under your control, put a 1 counter on it. It just costs too much. If it costs 1 blue, it'd be amazing. Honestly. It absolutely would be. Anything that comes in, when it comes into play, what if it has an enter the battlefield effect that says, based on this creature's power and toughness, it does something, like does damage to something, that's a really good card for that. But when you have Ephemerate as an option here, you typically don't want to play worse mana cost cards when you can make it work in a different color for less mana. Not saying, and the other thing is white is extremely strong right now. So that's another thing that we have to consider. Is it even worth playing, kind of thing? Over Ephemerate. Do you junk the white engine to play a subpar card in a different color? Most of the time the answer is no. Ephemerate, you should just look it up on the internet. Just say MTG. Yeah, there it is. It knew what you were talking about. You got an extra R in there. Maybe I pronounced it wrong. So, we got Spell Snare up. We got Rona's Vortex up. If he does go get some kind of creature we don't like, we can bounce it. Or I can just wait and tuck it next turn. Shit, that's true. Yeah, that's what's going on right now with the So we'll see what he does here. So I can't kill it. And it might be better. This is an efficiency question, whether I bounce it or not. I can bounce it. And then... But if I wait and get a land, I can tuck it and get it away completely. So, because snap tucking is going to cost 4. And this deck doesn't run a lot of lands like my other deck does, so getting 6 mana is going to be a little rough. But Infirmary is so good. There's 2 things that make Infirmary amazing. One is it costs 1 white to basically do the same effect that Planar Incision does. The other is you get to cast that again with Rebound as a free card later on your next upkeep. So you get, for 1 mana, you get 2 instances of the spell completely. Yeah, we're bouncing this. Yeah, but he's gonna have to sack both anyway. So, but it's the rebound on the card that is actually the problem. So I can't. This still has Summoning Sickness on it. I wish this doesn't allow me to bounce my own creatures to my hand, which I wish I could bounce that to my hand right now. That's the only weakness of this Rona's Vortex. So we'll allow that to go away. So he had to give up a decent amount to get rid of that. I think because of that, we just let this hit, and that's not what we wanted. So we're going to hold Snapcaster Mage, some other things. So the Drowning Locks probably come out anyway. If the Dolphies come in, I bet they go out. Okay, cool. So I can get rid of this Yawgmoth now. I have a feeling that's how he set up the sideboard. Is if the Dolphies come in, these come out, but maybe or some amount of them come out. So alright, we'll do this. And then if he makes a dude, we'll kick it. Get rid of the Yawgmoth. So, and this is the power, this is the big power of Rona's Vortex, is to be able to tuck these creatures and get them out. Now, he is playing a deck where he can tutor these things back, but at least he has to spin those tutors. So, yeah, he's going to kill a Faerie. So, which is okay. I mean, he's spending the Wall Roots to do so as well. Hallowed Moonlight. Until in turn, a creature would enter the battlefield and it wasn't cast while. Yes. And Hallowed Moonlight is very good. So, as well. It has sideboard tech for sure in certain metas. Alright. We got options here. So, got a lot of options. So, this is more of a draw go kind of Faeries. So, see what he's going to do here. Alright. We'll snare this. And we just trade tokens here, I think. Yeah, we'll save it. We might want to tuck this later. Okay, we can be more aggressive now with our Snapcaster Mage. So... Alright, we're not going to attack. We're just going to chill. Counter that. Get counters for days. And now we have another Snapcaster. Okay. And we just take this. We're going to... we're just going to win this race eventually. So we'll go ahead. Go ahead and see what he has in his hand. Nice. It's pretty easy choice there. I could let him just cast it for 4-2, but there's no real reason to do that. So we'll just take it out. Yep, now he's scrambling, so yeah, we'll just let this happen. At worst, it's actually a blocker. It'll suck later. Because he'll get like 2 extra turns, maybe. But we'll see. So. But I can pretty much counter anything in his deck at this point. So here's Cord. He has... Oh, no. Okay, and we don't want to deal with this, so cool. Now we have 4 power on board, so we can probably close this game out quite quickly. The only bad part about this is that was at the end. Ooh, that stinks. V-click. So we're going to V-click on his draw phase. So we're going to be aggressive with this. So Um, his blocks. So he wants to block with this thing to make it bigger, so he can start swinging for 2. So we're going to... We'll just go ahead and do this. Make sure he didn't get anything crazy. If he got like a Chord Calling, it doesn't matter. So, yep, there's land. So, and now we got attackers in the air. So, what do you draw? Another. We'll keep doing that. We'll hit them in the air. Hold back these. Because I can do... Once it gets a lower life, I can start swinging all out a little bit. Alright. Because I can do 7. But he is... Alright, we'll see where this goes. See. And see, we're in turn 12. This is why I typically go towards the control matchup, because we should be winning the game right here, and I'm not necessarily convinced that we're doing that. So... But it's more of my style of play than anything else. We will go ahead and play this Dolphy. Get it out here as soon as possible. And this way I can actually block here and be fine. So because Dolphy... if the card goes to the graveyard from anywhere, it gets exiled. So, well, we'll see. All right, we're gonna. Yeah, because he can get rid of that, so I have to counter it. All right, let's hope he doesn't have anything crazy. Veil Summer like that. Hate that card. Yeah, now he'll... It feels real bad because he drew that with the Nourishing. So... Well... Oh, he's getting rid of the V-Click. Okay. That's interesting. Very interested to see that. So I could sack this, but he's also free damage because he has Shadow. So I think we'll just attack with this. And get rid of the Geist. I don't think the Geist... the Geist can do something next turn. And we'll just get rid of the Geist. I don't really want to get rid of the Geist there, though. That's the other thing. So I'm kind of like weary. Nice. That is the draw we can get behind. So take this. We're gonna take this hit. We don't have a Bit of Blossom running, so it's not like I can chump it, but okay, so we're just not going to play that. So I think we block it next turn. We take him down to 6. Well, if you can only do 2 to us, then... I also could have sacked the Dolphy to grab a blocker, or even grab this. I could do this and sack, or start making tokens of my own, which probably should have done, played the long game here. But I can finish this out in this turn if he doesn't grab removal. I do have to block here. Or I want to, anyway. Kill this thing, so block. Then I have lethal. Cool. Yeah, so he's obviously going to block here. He's going to block the snap. Cool. Then we got this subtlety, so finish him off. It's not playing red, so don't have to worry about that. That's fine. So he's going to make this a 2. I can actually flash block it if I want, but we'll just take this. As we get a 1. So, but this is how this deck wins a lot. It's going to win, you see. It's barely going to get there, which that's all we want it to. But we're on turn 16. So, it's pretty crazy. I mean, this is what I would think a control deck would, do. And that was really an extended of the game. So, good game. Yawgmoth win. Whoop whoop. So, anyway, thanks for watching. Definitely subscribe.